Hey everyone, welcome to Palm Tree Life. I'm Tim. Whether you showed up ready to learn how to play a game, wanted to catch the next episode in a series, or check out a new game you're interested in, I'm glad that you chose to show up and take a break at the Oasis. I'd love for you to like and subscribe while you're here. Now let's get into today's video. Well, hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Palm Tree Life. And we're looking at a new game today called Land of the Vikings. This is a beautiful game. I've maybe played 10 hours of it to this point, maybe not even 10. But it is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to start a new city builder here. So we'll start our village name. Will be, yeah, we'll just go Palm Tree. And we'll edit our banner. Let's go green. I like that green. And of course the tree. Is there another tree? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so we'll go the tree. I'm not going to do the tutorial or disasters. I just want to have a good time. But they do have several different maps. So you have small land, mountains. So it says resources are near. It kind of lets you know all the different stuff going on, map size, all that stuff. I've looked at mountains enough that I at least want to initially do a playthrough through mountains, but we can look at other ones if this you guys want to check it out. You can just let me know. Let's get into it. Alright, here's our town. Let's pause it up. So we have an objective. You can see your objectives down here. So you got alerts. We don't really have any. Well, our alert is that no one's working right now, but we just started. We've got objectives. So we want to get 40 villagers up here. This tells you your population, how happy they are, your fame, which if your fame goes up, you get more credits for the Tree of Life. And then your warriors, which is later. So that's kind of that. You can do your resources, which is wood, timber, so that's more of the planks, your stone, and then the blocks of stone, your dress stone. Silver, which you can make at your marketplace and when they're purchasing things, and then total number of meals, which it is 0, but you can see in their house, it shows who. There's so many layers of detail in this game. It's just fascinating. This is how many children they have. They did bring meals with them. So you get to start where they bring meals with them. So your longhouse, it kind of shows details of village. You can prioritize cutting trees or stone as you select it. And sometimes that becomes more important as you're going along. You can see each house has a certain number. Let's just look at an individual here. So he's 46. He's got poor clothes. He's a man. He's a genius. Okay, so his intelligence is high. He's a genius. He was gifted from birth, and he's hardworking. So this guy, like this one right here, he would be a great doctor. Let's just do that. So intelligence is tailor, blacksmith, shipbuilder. You have doctors. Speed is for transportation if you're moving stuff around. Strength is going to be more for heavy duty jobs where you got to cut stuff down, you got to move stuff, things like that. And then luck is just so in gathering and fishing, how lucky you are to find something. And then this tells you what they do. So he's a laborer. Everybody's a laborer right now. And then we'll go into the Tree of Life, which is just your research tree. So you can see with our level of fame, we start out with 8, but what you can do is you just select it, transition to settled life. Now it's time to settle down. The crops must be planted, production must begin. And it gives us access to all this. I'm going to go ahead and explore that. You don't have to do that from the beginning, but we'll get into that relatively early. Now I can show you the detail of the management as well. So shows you all your resources, the jobs and how many people are doing them, your ships, which we don't have any, and then your buildings, and then if there's people in them. So it's very detailed. Your villagers, it shows you the families, like the different families. We obviously have 3 houses, but even as it breaks out, it just keeps following the different families. Your village population, which they also break down into total, adult, child, man, boy, basically infant, baby boy, woman, girl, infant girl. Like they break it down. And then your warriors. And then you can look at all your villagers if you just want a quick overview. You can quickly get to it. One thing that I do wish that it showed, if I can't. One thing I do wish it showed is your different traits. When you're going to select a job, you can sort them. So like, I'll show you over here. Let's go ahead and get a carpenter. So you want power with a carpenter. So you can select power and it'll arrange them by power. All right. So that's good. Power. So it ranges them by power. I wish you could do that in here too. It would really benefit, like trying to pin somebody or save somebody for a specific task. But you can find them if you really want to. Let's turn that on too. Messages, and then objectives. You've got your tools here, so you can select trees to cut. So let's just start here. We'll start cutting all these trees. And then we'll mine those rocks. And then you get your building menu. You got life, buildings, storage, food, production, sea, military, and then just decoration. The cool part of decoration is something like this, like the 4 barrels. It costs money, but it increases the storage of certain buildings. So you'll see we'll build some like a warehouse or something, and you can put these as decoration around it, but it also increases the storage, which I think is a really neat touch to it. This is to demolish, and then this is to build a road. So lots of cool things. Plus, look at, I mean, the graphics are just gorgeous. Look at this. I'll try to catch, I do know because I've looked at it a few times, but the moon and the sun come right over this, and you can see it sunrise. You could also see it set on the other side, but it is, like, this is just beautiful. They did such a great job with the graphics in this game. It is amazing to really just see it. So let's get after this. We got to get a gathering hut just because we need some food. We're not desperate right now, but we do need it. And let's get rolling. One thing is you do have to play a little bit faster because they do move relatively slow, which is fine. It's just part of the game. Most people play it on faster speeds anyway. Keeps things moving, and it gives you an option to just go slower. Some games go so fast you have to almost pause to do anything, so it's not really that big a deal too. Get some houses rolling because we have plenty of people to fill them. So let's see if we can see the moon here. The Aurora Borealis. There goes the moon. So I have it on super fast speed, but you can see it coming up over the mountains. It's just gorgeous. Like, it's just gorgeous. Like, I've loved playing this game just to see the beauty. Like, the game itself is great, but the beauty of it is just fantastic. pay attention to the trees because we need to cut down a lot of them. The trees do grow back if it's not next to your build. Like if you build a building where they were growing, they no longer show up, but as long as you don't have any of your city covering up that area, they'll grow back. Can we get a sunrise? Yep, there we go. Sunrise. Just looking at it out over the... I mean, that is just a gorgeous picture. Moving along there. Let's check. We got 13 laborers going. I like this too, you can set the max. So if you know you're going to be doing a bigger project and you just want to get ahead, or if you want a lot stored up, you can just store it up inside of it. Obviously up to the normal, up to a certain level, like you can't go above a certain level. So if you put it on 0 right there, 0 just fills it up completely. Goes completely stored. You can do cutting areas where you can choose an area and it'll just keep, as long as trees show up there, it'll just keep cutting them. I might do that later. My goal with this episode is to just try to make it through year 1. So get us through the winter. Let's see what that looks like, and then we'll go from there. Got that waterfall in the background. At least it looks like a waterfall coming down the mountain. Almost done. Let's go up to 5 builders now. We're getting ahead of resources a little bit. Probably need more stone. No active builders, so they're obviously sleeping or something. There. So they're building away, and then when this gets built, we'll choose some gatherers. It is cool that you see them actually building it piece by piece. Alrighty. Now we get gatherers. So we want... I usually go luck first, speed second with this, so that's a good one. Because I want somebody who's lucky. And then we'll look at speed. And we need food, so... Gatherers gather fruit and herbs in all seasons except winter. They do not work in winter, so... We need them to collect a lot before winter. Now we need to get our marketplace up, but we're going to build a couple houses first. So now you can see they moved to the next one. They left like their parents' house. And they'll just keep separating out. So let's see if we can go to families. Now we got 4 families here. And soon we'll have 5. Let's get our marketplace ready. Still got gatherers going. Next family. Oop. So 5 families now. I mean, and they show you where they live. It's just, I mean, and it shows you who's in it. Like, so much great detail with this. You could really, like, if you really wanted to roleplay and just follow a person from birth to death, I guess you could follow one person if you really wanted to just keep tabs on them. Got a lot of planks to do on this one. That one's going up pretty quick. Alright. Done. Now we need someone for speed because we're going to be collecting all the things. I've only been doing one. They seem to, if you have somebody who's fast, they seem to keep up with it. But this marketer, they'll come over here to the gatherer hut. See how they have 16 fruits collected and 4 herbs? They'll grab the fruit and bring it over here. So marketers collect all the food for the marketplace, and the villagers buy this food from the marketplace, which gets you the silver. And then for the herbs, you want an herbalist, and then they'll take care of the people. That's basically your doctor, and they'll care for the people. So they're tired and going to bed, most likely. See where they go. Oh, are they a marketer? Okay, so they're dropping their food off, and then they're going to go to bed. Nope. So they're tired, but they're still going. Picking fruit in the forest. So. Oh, that's a gatherer. So the gatherer brought it to the marketer as well. That's nice. I haven't seen that before. Or at least I haven't caught that before. So there, somebody just bought something for 5 silver. You can see they've got their like family crest in each one, as do we. Our green tree. That's see it right there. We probably need to get more trees, I'm guessing. Yep. And let's get, looks like stone's all but gone as well. Gather these trees. Population's going up a little bit. While we're waiting for some of this to happen, you can see there's different things on the tree. So you can have add happiness, and then it layers out over here, and they work faster. Products on the fields grow faster. It automatic field plant, automatic field harvest. Crops durability will increase. So you can add different elements of it. Basically, the middle like tree trunk gives you all the buildings, and the side stuff gives you like bonuses for the different areas. Different angle to look at stuff. We need stone and wood. Kind of in need of both right now. Oh, have somebody who's sad. Doesn't really say why. Oh, he's hungry. Okay, well, he can get food. Should have some. Yeah, we got food there. See, trees grew back. See how our gatherers are doing. Good. I think I'm gonna put another, let's see, hunter. So I need to keep it up here for the 100%. I'm gonna see how close I'm getting to my town though. 100%. In summer,
herbalist is finally catching up. Eventually, if you keep building houses, eventually there will be an empty one where it's like, okay, we don't need it right now. I do try to stay a little bit ahead of that. I don't know if that's bad or good. We'll see as time goes. I haven't played enough to know. All right, let's find our Brainiac. So I guess we'll go with you. You're the smartest person we have. Clever. Wow. So he's crippled. He's clever. Makes me wonder if he's crippled because he was too clever. Oh, trees that have been cut down will sprout again unless a construction is built in that area. And we've seen that already. What's this one doing up here? We're getting there. Is that house full? Yep. Need to get a wood shed because the wood shed creates wood for the winter. So we do need that, and we do need a warehouse. We don't desperately need a warehouse like right now. I'm gonna do a wood shed. Build that one first. And build that one first. Now the stone doesn't come back. You have to keep just going after it, and then eventually you'll have to make more of a quarry. We'll get to that. We haven't researched for enough yet. Also, when you complete the objectives, it does give you, so this, we're gonna get 250 fame for that. We're gonna get 50 silver and one, I don't know what that other thing is. I don't know what that middle thing is for the reward. Not sure. Maybe it's an event or something. All right, we've got our hunter. And once again, we've got luck and strength. So our luck isn't great. Strength is okay. This looks like we've got the best we can do here. Getting, I mean, it's 100%, so getting something's better than nothing. So there you go. No one lives in this home. So we're a little bit ahead. Still a few trees left. sunset. I'm going to let them get those last few trees. And then I'm going to let them collect stone without selecting more trees, just because we have 0 stone right now. I think that's cool too, when they're walking around with the fire. We'll do some decorating here. You do have a limited number. All the decorations cost money, and we do have a limited number of monetary resources, so we have to be careful with that. Oh, we got a family in there, so might be time to build the next one. There are different styles of houses. These are more square. So in the normal city grid, I've been trying to keep the long skinny ones just to maximize the space. And then I've used the square ones as more specialized houses. And then you do have like good house where it's more like it's for the wealthier people. So there is that as well. All right, so we've got our woodshed where they'll just come in, they'll get themselves firewood right there. They're doing that right now, getting ready for winter. I'm trying to let the stone level up. How many? We have 7 laborers. I'm going to lower the builders right now. I don't need a house badly, but I do need stone. We're doing good on meals. We have enough meals for everybody, which is good. And then we'll get to a warehouse at some point here. I think that's, outside of decoration, I think that's the next thing we need to do before we get into like farming and brewery. Could do a chicken coop. I feel like everybody's sleeping. Guthorm Hofdenson is not, though he's working. Doing good. Also, placing decorations allows, like, it does make the people happier because it feels like it's, oh, village is very dark at night, so happiness goes down. That's interesting. But if you decorate it and it feels wealthier, they like that. So they want to know that their town is, you know, special and that it's wealthy and worthwhile. It makes sense. Is that just a cow? Yep. Wish it told you how many resources were in a stone, just so you could kind of figure how much you got left before you need to build the quarry. But it doesn't really tell you that. I'm sure somebody has figured that out. I haven't looked for the answer yet. And there's a family in there, so we could build another one. I think I'm going to build the warehouse first, though. How much do we need for a warehouse? 55. No, I gotta cut down some trees. I'm not sure they're all getting sleep. It's a lot of banging around at night. Where are we at? Still summer? Still summer. Timber. You almost took out the warehouse. Almost to 40 villagers. We'll do the warehouse, and then we can go to the farms. I don't know if we're going to get anything harvested this year in the farms, but we'll try. Yeah, I think that's it. Children, 35. So you can see in here they've got firewood, meal, so they're getting set up. I do need another food source though for the winter if I can get it. Let's cut these trees. Lots of people sleeping right now. There we go. So we're getting there on stone. How much is a field? Just money? Well, yeah, we need a lot of stone for the well, which is the key part. 36 population. So very close to getting our objective. Let's look inside of our marketplace here. So you can see different. Can you set a decoration like any? Ooh, you can set one. Oh, cool. You can. You could build it around it. Oh, that's nice. That allows you to decorate the building itself. I didn't really pay attention to that. But that is nice. Newcomers will arrive in your village. Newcomers were seen coming towards the village. Where they came from, they were attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. Since they could not bring any of their belongings with them, they had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day, a long journey, they reached your village. They need a place to stay and food. They want to join your village. You can join. Fame is earned, so I'll get more fame. And might lead to new events. Alright, so that should pretty much put me over 40 then. Yep, 42. Let's go ahead and go back to 5 villagers then. So that added 6 people. And we got another objective of 80. That'll give me 100 silver, 250 fame. You can see they got no house. So we need to prioritize these in a hurry. They're picking up wood, aren't they? Yep. I don't really want to get the woods over here because I want to leave it for the gatherers and hunters. But we'll do more here. Oh. So, I don't really have anything to get yet in this, I don't think. I'm not gonna... Yeah. I'm not gonna fill that role yet, because we don't have anything to do with it. But it's nice to have a warehouse ready to go. Alright, let's put our well down to get ready for planting season. Now what I have done is just to kind of give me my bearings on where this field needs to go. And then food. Where? 80 silver, we are going to plant wheat. Let's plant. We'll go 5 farmers. Actually, we'll go 4. 4 farmers. And then build a wheat granary. See if this takes care of our homeless people, or if we need another one. Need another one. Nope, that took care of all of them. We're gonna go for at least one more. Probably need at least one more. Let's keep building our grid out. Whenever I'm doing a grid, whenever I'm doing a grid, I always I watch City Planner Plays. I don't know if you guys have heard of him or whatever. He does great with city builders, specifically city skylines, which I'm excited about City Skylines 2 coming out too. But anytime I'm doing a grid, I just hear him talking about the water pipes going under the road, exactly where they belong. That's I think of that every time. Which it does look like. At City Skylines 2, they're just building it into the road, which is very interesting. All right, all of those stone are gone, so let's do this one and this one. Actually, let's start with those, get it out of the way of this farming area. Are we in autumn? We are in autumn. So I think if I remember correctly, this adds value to houses it's by. That's the entrance and exit. So if we did it right here on the grid, that would be pretty cool. All right, we got our wheat granary up. Just hoping for one rotation. Give us enough food to get through the winter. That's all we need. See if we can just build one more here. At least just get it out. There we go. That's winter. We're not going to get the planted in time. That's fine. Can't help that. Put it there. We'll bring a road right down here. Still growing, not quite ready. I don't really feel like we're missing anything. Let's go down on our farmers just to try to get more stone here for a minute. tavern. We don't have that yet. Winter is coming. That's a lot of planks. We're probably gonna need more wood. Let's get that. Is there any more stone up in here? No, not that I can see anyway. Just trying to remove all the stone near us. Try to do that one too. Just enjoy the beauty for a little bit. Oop, got in a bit. Newcomers were seen coming towards the village. Where they came from, they were attacked by looters. Several families, including children, were able to escape. They could not bring any of the belongings with them. They had to leave everything behind. At the end of the day-long journey, you reached your village. Okay, we're going to let them join. Probably need to build more houses now. That's the priority, though. Up to 53. How many families? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 families. Okay. That makes me wonder. Yeah, there's... Oh, they're going at it. Over there by the rocks. It looks like everybody has a house even though they can join. So, that's nice. Especially with winter about here. There we go. We're almost to harvest. We need to do it soon because winter's coming. Oh, there we go. Miller. Building strength. You're good. You're good. Then they'll take, when this gets harvested, they'll turn it into bread. And that should get us through the winter. Get ready for it. Get them freed up to focus on farming here. Let's speed it up a little bit. Just away. No one lives in those homes. Here comes the snow. Hurry up, get it in. Are they putting in both? Nope, just the one. Almost there. I just gotta get everybody over there. Gotta gather it as fast as possible. Snow's coming down. So this will tell us how much roughly one field gives us, though, because I made it as big as you can make it. Winter's coming, a harsh winter is coming. Harvest your fields, prepare the clothes, last until summer. So is that an objective? Nope. Just something to do. All right, we did it. And we got 184. So, not quite an entire warehouse full. Let's build a stone storage over here, because we are going to need to get a stone cutter soon. So let's do stone storage and wood storage. Can't hurt to have those full. That was quick and easy. Quick and easy. Let's deselect. Yep. Overload limit. Okay, so we're over, which is great because it means that we're not short on food. So let's add some storage. So right now, as you can see, the limit is 150. So if I put this decoration in it, let's give it a second. 155. And it should tell you, like, it's like this should add for both. If you can get it close to it like that. Let's show off some of the decorations. So a bridge obviously connects. A fence, so you can see how the villagers walk through things. If you don't want them to walk through all the different spaces that don't have roads, you can put up a fence and it'll keep them. The fire just illuminates the surroundings. And I'm looking forward to doing, like, showing that off, because it is really cool. Like at night, it just lights everything up. And you have your storage. This makes it easier for villagers to find directions and increases their speed. If you have very fast people, it makes them faster. This defends your village. Makes it easier for village to find directions. It also makes everything look richer. So this increases the storage. So like if we did it here, just adding the planks, which which would make sense outside of our stone cutter, it gives you more space. Did it raise this one too? Nope. Didn't raise that one too. Nope. Let's see what else we can add here. Let's do one more. I mean, I think that's a beautiful way of adding flavor to elements you already have. Like, that is so good. And we're up to 60 people. We're making bread. Got a lot of stone coming. Stone's doing good. Probably need to get some more firewood. Let's speed it up. Not a whole lot happens in the winter. I mean, you survive, but other than that, let me show you a few other elements on the decoration at the end here. So you can put gateways, scarecrow, which will increase the yield of our crops. So we could actually do that. Can you put it in the field? That's actually interesting. What else do we have? Makes everything look richer. Wooden signal for speed. You can do the broken carts just to add more flavor, or carts for speed and storage. So all kinds of stuff. You got stone, you got banners. Let's go deer, goat, or bull. We've seen some bulls around here. Let's go bull. So we just wanted to decorate our specific area. Our longhouse. Newcomers will arrive in your village. Okay, so same message. Boom. Nope. They arrived, but they don't have a house. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Get them a house. And then winter should just be over at the end of that. "69 villagers. Happiness is terrible because we don't have enough houses for them." But winter's almost over. Spring's right there. So those two, when we're looking at one field, the millers. Probably has to do with speed and strength. But in one winter, they're probably going to make it through one field, one rotation of one field. That's how it's looking, at least. Nope, I need more wood. It's probably time to assign an area for trees. This area seems to be pretty good. Cut area is that area. Do another add area. So it should just keep targeting those over and over again. Reached our limit, which is good in a way. We can add more storage, I guess. I don't really want to keep adding monetarily, but we're up to 170. Up to 73 people. Where's our water? So we're getting close to the water's edge. We might be able to do one more row here, and then that's probably it. I may just even leave that and come over here. Start another row here. No, I'm gonna do this. Let's build. We'll put a fancier. Can I? Nope, I can't fit it. I'm not gonna do it. Might build them over here, but we'll see. Let's make it through the winter, and then we'll see. Got wood over here, got stone over here. Looking good, everybody's warm. That's the winter. Where's that? All right. Well, we're looking good going into the winter, so we'll stop here, and then we'll pick up, get into the next layer. We'll look at really farming, getting after the brewery stuff, going after trying to have celebrations, getting into the mining. We'll do all of that next time. Hope you're enjoying this game. I really have enjoyed playing it. I hope you enjoy watching it. If you would like and subscribe, let me know, give me feedback, and check this game out. It is. I stumbled upon it. I think it was on sale maybe, and I have loved playing. So I hope you enjoy it as well. I'll see you next time.